Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 5th semester BA History program, session number 52. I am Sudhaji, Assistant Professor, Department of History. The topic we are going to explore today is about disintegration of USSR, that is, Union of Soviet Socialist Russia. You are excited to know what are the causes and its consequences. Let us today explore. Students have learnt about the different phases of Cold War. Students also knew about the causes, features and consequences of Cold War. Objectives of today's session: to enable the students to learn about the factors responsible for disintegration, to teach about the major events which occurred during the process of disintegration, to create an awareness about the impact of disintegration on the other countries. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, students will appreciate glasnost and perestroika. Students also appreciate the efforts of Eastern European countries to destroy the communist puppet governments. Students learn about the various declarations which led to the formation of CIS. To begin with, let us know the causes for the disintegration. You know that USSR was a confederation of 15 republics with Russia as its leader. The 15 republics are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Estonia, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Russia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, and Uzbekistan. You may be curious to know the reasons what made these 15 states to come out of this union. The reasons are one party system which was prevailed in Russia, that's called Communist Party, which was not accountable to the people, ordinary people alienated by slow and stifling administration. Communist Party could not prevent the rampant corruption prevailed in USSR, and this party was not also willing to allow more openness in government. Centralized economy and planning was practiced by it. Centralization of authority in a vast land, party bureaucrats enjoyed more privileges than the ordinary citizens. Hence, people did not like this Communist Party. They were waiting for an opportunity to come out of this union. In the meantime, Russia also participated in space race along with USA. It sent its first satellite called Sputnik first and also sent Laika dog into space. Women also participated in space race, which was encouraged by the Russian government. Arms race, for which USSR spent largest budget. The Cold War of 1975 to 91, that also one of the causes for its disintegration. The countries like Cuba, North Korea, Vietnam, Laos, China were supported by USSR in order to increase the communist influence. In the year 1972, Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty took place, which we call SALT. It had played a significant role in reducing the arms race. Meanwhile, Afghan War of 1979 to 1989 also contributed for the disintegration of USSR. Tight state control over economy and absence of free market economy were also causes for its disintegration. Stalin made USSR a totalitarian state which was not liked by the people of USSR. They wanted de-Stalinization. Let us now move on to the main events of disintegration. In order to strengthen socialism, Mikhail Gorbachev, the former president of Russia, launched two reforms. First one, glasnost, which means openness. It provided political liberalization. It supported democracy and gave an opportunity to discuss socio-economic political problems with openness. The second one, perestroika, which means reconstruction. Under this reform, education, transportation, judiciary, and administrative systems were reformed. It encouraged open market, privatization, and opened the gateway of democracy and liberalization in USSR. These two reforms removed the Iron Curtain of communist government and put an end to the Cold War. Hence, these two reforms are called Second Revolution of USSR. Meanwhile, many nationalist movements in East and Central Europe took place to gain independence from USSR. The people of USSR belonged to different race, religion, and they spoke different language. Such a people longed for democracy. The feeling of nationalism arose in their mind just because of these two reforms. Mikhail Gorbachev did not suppress the protests. He supported the people of USSR. Berlin Wall fall in November 1989, and between 1990 to 91 all the subnationals of Soviet Union became independent. Among them, Baltic states like Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia were important. August coup occurred in the year 1991, in which the supporters of communism wanted to re-establish it again, but people of USSR did not support this. Hence, this August coup failed. Even the Red Army refused to support the coup leaders. Boris Yeltsin, leader of Moscow unit of Communist Party, advocated for independence of Russia. On December 1991, the presidents of Russia, Ukraine, Belarus signed the Belaveza Accords, which dissolved the USSR and established Commonwealth of Independent States. Alma-Ata Declaration. Alma-Ata is the capital city of Kazakhstan, where this declaration took place on 21st December 1991. Gorbachev resigned as President of Russia on 25th December 1991. Supreme Soviet dissolves the Union on 26th December 1991. In this way, the disintegration of USSR took place on 26th December 1991. Now let us learn about the consequences of disintegration of USSR. First of all, let us appreciate its positive consequences. Disintegration of USSR ended the Cold War, put an end to arms race. As a result of it, it paved the way for peace. Its disintegration made USA the sole superpower. Capitalist economy became dominant. World Bank and International Monetary Fund became powerful advisors to these countries. Politically, the nations of liberal democracy emerged as the best way to organize political life. Baltic and East European countries wanted to join European Union and became a part of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Among the negative effects, severe economic contraction and catastrophic fall in living standard in post-Soviet states, increase in poverty, crime, corruption, unemployment, disease, and income inequality. It also led to decrease in life expectancy and adult literacy and income. Hope you had enjoyed the session. Thank you so much.